Hi class. Well, we are starting week 3. We're midway through the course during this week. Um, I want to recap about last week, week 2. We talked about goal setting and financial literacy. You guys set some more academic goals and budgets, and then you took a little short survey. Um, Before we get into more detail about week 3, I want to kind of go over a few things in week 2 and give you guys an opportunity to maybe go and review your grades and review my comments. And if I've said, you can resubmit some work, please, by all means, do so. Let's first talk about goal setting. Just 1 minute here. Okay. So in goal setting, we talked about setting SMART goals, and those SMART goals are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. I don't think you can see my there we go. And time bound goals. Okay, so when you set a specific goal, for instance, graduate college by 2021 with a 4.0 GPA, that's very specific, right? You can even add in there graduate college with a bachelor's degree in project management by 2021 with a 4.0 GPA, but you want to make it very specific. And as you think about your academic goals or any goal that you're setting, ask yourself, what do I want to accomplish? Who needs to be included in this goal, if anyone, right? When do I want to accomplish this goal? And why this is a goal for me? That helps you make the goal very specific, okay? Then you want to make your goals measurable, right? How can you measure progress if you know if you've successfully met your goal, right? How do you know that you can graduate with a 4.0? What do you have to do? One of the things you can do is set a supporting goal that is turn in all assignments on time with quality work to receive an A as a grade, right? Because in order to get a 4.0, you have to get all A's, right? So you want to make sure that it's something that you can measure, that you can see progress. Your first term, you can make 4.0 by turning in all of your work on time, and quality work, not just work, but quality work. Okay? Then you want to make it attainable. Do I have the skills required to achieve the goal? Can I graduate college? Can I turn in all my work on time? Can I make an A? If not, can you obtain the skills to get that? Ask questions from your professor. Ask questions from other students. Ask for tutoring help. What is the motivation for this goal? Am I doing this for the right reasons? Many of you talk about you making a better life for your children and being a good example for your children. Well, that's a good motivation, but also intrinsically, what inside of you really want from this college degree? Explore that within yourself, because that's inside of you is going to be what drives you to success. And then, is the amount of effort required for this goal, do you have what it takes to achieve this goal? Is it par with what the goal is requiring of you? Do you have what it takes to achieve your goal? And I would think after you guys have signed up for school and everything that yes, you do. All right? And then, is it relevant? Why are you setting the goal now in your life? Is it right now that you need this? Is it a good time for you to be doing this? Is this on track to where you see your life going? Is it aligned with your overall objective to your life? And then finally, time bound. What is your deadline for the goal? We say 2021 for this college graduate, but that depends on what type of degree you have. You have to make sure you have enough time to accomplish. If it's a bachelor's degree, you need 4 years. If it's an associate's degree, you need 2 years. And is your goal realistic? Can you get all of it done within the time frame that you are setting for yourself? So, with all of that being said, when you set your goals, I want you to keep these things in mind and ask yourself these questions as you set the goals. And be sure to include your time frame in there. Many of you did not do that. So I want you to go back and review your goals that you submitted. If I put a note in there for you to make your goals and your supporting goals more specific, I want you to follow these guidelines in this PowerPoint. And I want you to work on them and resubmit them for regrading, okay? All right. And then the next thing, that many of you did well on your budgets. However, many of you forgot to submit a summary. Let me see what those are. It says, write a summary of your plan, including how you will handle any monetary issues that may arise while you're enrolled in school. So if you did not include your summary, I'm giving you an opportunity to go back in, review your budget, and write your summary, and I will regrade your assignment. Why am I doing this? I want you guys to be successful. I want you guys to all pass the class, of course, but also this is important. Getting this foundational piece about the finances, having a plan, setting goals, whether it's your academic goal or your financial goals, this all helps you make a plan and be successful in school. So I want you to go back and think about what your plan is, what your budget is, write your summary, and resubmit. Okay, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact me. And then finally, on week 2, you were supposed to complete the survey. Many of you did a great job with that. You figured out how to submit the screenshot. If I left you a note saying from this screenshot I couldn't see whether you took the survey or not, I want you to try to go back into the survey, and it will say you've already taken this survey if you've already taken it. Take a screenshot of that page and submit it, and I'll update your grade, okay? So week 2, you can go back and recover a lot of points if you go in and get that done. Now, week 3, we're going to talk about study skills and your study habits. You're going to talk about information literacy, how to annotate reading text, how to study for tests, test-taking skills, and time management skills. That's a huge one. So you're going to actually create a time management plan or schedule. So you've organized your thoughts and got your goals in mind. You know what you're in school for, and you know how you're going to achieve your academic goals, right? You have your budget in place, you're organized, you know how you're going to pay for school, you know how you're going to take care of issues if you have monetary issues while you're in school. So you don't have to think about that because you have a plan. Now you're going to actually organize your time so that you can be successful and submit good quality work, right? So we're going to review in your discussion your study habits. You're going to talk about where you are in those study habits, and you might want to actually, after you go through this little self-assessment on your study habits, you may want to go back and make some goals to improve your study habits based on what you find out in this little assessment. Talk about this in the discussion board. Share your ideas with one another about this, okay? And then 3.1, you're going to practice taking notes. This is just to help you get warmed up with taking notes, reading material, watching videos, and taking notes. You're going to choose a different type of notes, either Cornell notes or outline notes. And you're going to talk about which one works best for you and why it works best for you. You share your thoughts on that in your paper. And then in 3.2, again, you're going to create a time management plan, and I've gone over that. You can use different templates. There are different templates in Microsoft Office. You can use templates from the internet, but make it something that's useful for you, and it will really help you with scheduling your time. Now, also, with this being midterm week, I will be sending out midterm grades on Thursday of this week. That means that if you have any zeros or missing assignments, or if you want to improve any of the grades that you've submitted in week 2, um, you need to have everything in by Wednesday, because on Thursday I'm going to grade everything and send out midterm grades. If your grade is below a C, I will be scheduling a call with you to discuss how you can catch up. So please get in there and get your work done. Pay attention to the announcements and emails, because your midterm grade and your scheduling appointment, if it's below a C, will go through an email. So check your emails, check your announcements, check your reminds, because I will be sending out many notices this week about midterm grades or whatever. Okay. I think that's it. I want you guys to have a successful week this week. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact me via text message, call, or email. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Most of you, I saw that you were working on your schoolwork, which was good, but I also hope that you relaxed a little bit and enjoyed time with family or friends, or whomever you spent your time with. All right. Have a great week, guys. Talk to you soon.